Hi, it's Leslie, Sister Wives, and it's the holiday season. It's Christmas time, a time of joy and fun and family. Let's just start right there. Kody is still angry, and he's dealing with the fallout of losing Christine. So he's going to try to do his best to pick up the pieces with his remaining 3 wives. So he is on his way over to Janelle to talk to her about her holiday plans and what they'll all be doing for Christmas. It all started out really nice. Thought this was kind of odd. Kody walks in and he looks at her. He's like, "Oh, what you doing?"
What you doing?
Work. A little bit. Work. A little bit.
And Janelle says, "Work? Some work? What kind of work does she have? I mean, did I miss something? Does she have work?" I'm thinking they're all just social media. Is she like posting on TikTok or something? Did she do a little skit and she's posting it up there? I don't know, but what kind of work? I'm just curious. But anyway, I digress. Let's press on. This is very important stuff here. So the conversation starts and Janelle kind of says how they'll be, her kids will be renting a B&B, and she's gonna have a B&B with Christine, who's coming after Christmas, feeling Kody out, and already he's like not liking this because this is not how it's supposed to go in a polygamous family. You are not supposed to be all apart. You're supposed to be at the one home.
Are you getting the B&B? The short-term rental?
Yeah, Christine and I sharing it. And the boys were asking if you thought you would come over, and I said I wasn't optimistic.
No, I'm not coming over. It's like I have a house, I have a place where we would have Christmas.
But you put stipulations on it.
No, Janelle.
You put stipulations on it, Kody.
All I want to do is talk to them.
You told me.
No, you can ride that all you want.
Okay, you know what? You keep flipping it on me.
I corrected that completely.
No, you did. Well, too late. I'd already told them.
How is that too late?
I already told them that unless they apologized, that they weren't going to be able to come to Christmas.
Correct it?
Oh, and this same old argument of like, they're not coming because you said there were stipulations. This is Janelle saying that kids can't come until they apologize. And Kody said, "I didn't say that." But then he says he did say that, but then he took it back. And I'm like, let's go to the videotape. I kind of feel like Janelle's wrong on this one. I think Kody did say it multiple times, and then reeling how harsh it was probably from the feedback from the other wives, he retracted that. But the bottom line is neither of them were calling either of them. And it's like, it's the power struggle, because the person who calls is already in that submissive kind of I'm sorry position by being the one that calls. So nobody's calling here because they're both stubborn. They're chips off the old block, if you say. I have to agree with Christine. Kody is just a lot. He's just a lot, But anyway, before we continue, if you want to subscribe, I follow this stuff every week. Please subscribe. But let's continue. And right after this is about where the combo starts going south.
See, you always,
You're not representing very well for me.
Put
Stop
this back.
representing
You
for
put
me.
it. Well, then you call them, Kody, because you always put it back on me.
That phone goes both ways,
you
and
put
I've
it
been
back
available
on
to
me.
talk to them.
Cody again insisting they can call me.
You won't take responsibility
Kody,
for your
I
own
did nothing.
actions.
I sat at home. I did what I was supposed to do, but it wasn't ever good enough for you.
This is all I need.
You wanted me to kick the boys out. You act like this is not your fault.
Do you want this relationship between
I don't
you
know,
and I to work?
do you? Because when you say choose your loyalties, choose between me and your children.
Now you are literally gaslighting.
I
was
not.
only asking everybody to obey the rules of our home.
I agreed to the CDC rules.
And again, we're back to the old virus rules, that nobody followed his rules, and he's the leader of his family and nobody followed his rules. And what's funny is I don't think Janelle did really. She followed what she wanted to follow, but when she was forced to choose between her kids and him, she made a choice. I wish she would just say that. You're right. I didn't follow your rules. I chose our kids. I actually chose our kids. Then it just got really ugly. I heard the word gaslighting at least like 5 or 10 times, I'm thinking. Janelle says he's manipulating her. Kody says she's lying. It was just back and forth like 2 little kids fighting. It was pathetic.
Do you understand that you lie? That's the reason I call you the Teflon Queen. Because you're lying about what has happened and what's been going on.
It's wild to me that you think I lie because I think you're manipulating.
Well, tell me how I'm manipulating. Oh, no. Tell the whole world. Tell the world. And then go hang out with your buddy Christine. Tell the world how I've lied, how I've manipulated, how I've done you wrong.
Boy, did it get ugly. The F-bombs are flying, all the things, and they said they'd only fought like this like 5 times in their life. And I'm thinking, God, they lasted 4 other times like this, because this was pretty bad. Anyway, and you had to love this last scene. Kody looked like a little 2-year-old. Well, if you're not gonna whatever, and he just like stormed out. It was like classic Kody.
In the very beginning,
No, you make this
Listen to me.
excuse forever, but I've...
Shut your mouth and let me talk to you for a minute.
No.
You keep cutting me off.
No.
You
No.
keep cutting me off.
There is-
You know what? Let me tell you what. No. You stay and
I'm done
talk.
listening to you.
You stay and talk.
No. I'm not going to, because you're not listening.
You're not listening to me.
And I'm not going to.
Okay, so we're done.
Goodbye.
You. Shut it off.
And that was that. And right away, Janelle knew something had changed. I guess Kody did too. And Janelle already started thinking, oh my gosh, this might be it. What about me? Right away you're thinking, what's going to happen to me after this? Because my nice little security blanket of this show and this little polygamous union craziness is coming to an end. But she quickly came to her senses, and within a half hour, she called Kody and asked him to come get his stuff. And that, I guess, is the polygamous way of saying it's over. Once you remove the crap from the house, it is over. And so she took the first step. There you go. Way to go, Janelle. So Kody, after making a mess of that relationship, heads on over to Robin's house where he's meeting with Mary. And it's really odd to me, and I saw someone else mention this, why are they always outside? Why can't Kody go inside with Mary? Like, it's just weird. Why don't we ever see the inside of Robin's house? Like, it's cold. They've all acknowledged that it's really freaking cold. And yet every time they're together, they're sitting outside trying to warm up when you have a nice, toasty, warm house right inside there. The camera crew, everyone could be warm and drinking hot chocolate or whatnot, but you're sitting outside on that little spot. But here's to Mary, Kody relays the fact that, it's still down to the kids and they're not talking and they want to be talking before they have a family get together. I kind of get that. I mean, why bring that big elephant into the room? Because it would affect everyone if they weren't speaking. So I get it. But leave it to Mary to ask the obvious.
I don't know. The boys aren't talking to me.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I've reached out to basically everybody.
So Kody claims to have reached out to basically everyone. Isn't it 2 of them? Or maybe it's 3, isn't it 2? So basically meaning you didn't. I mean, basically does not mean all. So that's a little sketchy. It seems like Kody did not reach out. At least, I don't know if he did or I don't know. I would love to see the videotape on that one. Anyway, everything's becoming a big mess and Kody is just like crumbling and angry and all the things, dealing with the fallout, as he says. But I guess Kody has guy friends, which is so interesting to me that he found time to have guy friends back in the day when he had all these wives and all these kids. He had a Tuesday night guy date. I would think you would have to forego that when you're raising little ones. I mean, but you know what? I guess they wanted him out and they wanted their peace and quiet too, So they were like, yeah, go, but whatever. He has friends, and we got to meet a few of them here, and one's like a polygamist, his brother, whatever. And he kind of sums up here what's really affecting him the most about this split with Christine.
I don't know. It's just the whole breakup, the divorce is, oh, now I've got this check mark of shame.
And his friends, ever so politely kind of inquire, like, Kody, if you could do it all again, do you feel like you made any mistakes? Would you have done something differently? And he recalls in the 20 whatever years of marriage, one time he messed up that he wishes he could change. One time.
Like, what would you have done different to save the marriage?
There was one time in my life when I realized the biggest mistake I made was Christine was kind of in this disconnect situation where she was telling me how much she hated polygamy. And my mistake was when she was saying, I hate polygamy, I was going, what the hell? You wouldn't have a family, you wouldn't have me, you wouldn't have our children. Instead of saying, I know it's hard, baby, I'm sorry, I love you, and I wish it didn't hurt.
And this is just so annoying. I mean, Christine says, no, it was a little more than that. I needed help with our kids. And what's so bizarre to me is that, he's like, well, that wasn't allowed for or whatever like that. He was working 60 hours a week. But it's funny, they say, well, Robin didn't get all this, but Robin did get all this because when Kody moved in and Robin realized, I can't ask him, he has too many responsibilities, which in fact, he didn't really have a lot of responsibilities at that point because most of the kids had bolted and left home and everything. But right away, she got childcare. Why did Robin get it? and nobody else could get it. Like it's lopsided. I mean, I have to agree with Christine on that one. I mean, so it was a lot to unpack this week. I don't know. It's the beginning of the end. We've been waiting for it for many years, and I'm very excited to watch this. Anyway, I follow it every week, so please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.